Hi guys, welcome to Ash & Co Workshops. This is the instruction video for how to make a rainbow kit. These rainbows are both pretty simple. They both just need a little bit of sanding, and then you can finish them however you like. You can colour them in if you want with pens. You could paint them with poster paints or acrylic paints or emulsion or any paint that you've got lying around the house to make your super cool rainbow. Or you could choose to add one of our Osmo packs, and then we do some colour mixing to get our rainbow colours just right. I have included in both of these packs our Osmo pack, but you don't have to do that as I say. So we're going to cover how to Osmo these in a separate video. So if you need that, look underneath this one. There should be a video there about how to Osmo. What we're going to do in this video is show you how to sand both of these rainbows, okay? So I'm going to change to a view from on top so you can see exactly what I'm doing. I'll see you there. Okay then, so these are both of the rainbow kits. I'm just going to open them up so you see kind of what you get in the kit. Okay, so this kit here is the raw kit, and that is, let's just move that to one side for a minute. This kit here is everything you need, but it's not been sanded at all. It's just been cut and then put straight in the box, ready for you guys to finish. It will take a little while, but you will just love it and cherish it forever. I've also put the Osmo kit in with this, and with the Osmo kit I've included, or the Osmo Colour kit, I've included a couple of pairs of gloves, which you'll definitely need. I've also included some pots, which you'll need to put the Osmo in, and then these little bits of non-abrasive little cloths for adding the Osmo, which I think are just fantastic. And then you've got 3 colour sachets of Osmo. I'm going to do that in a separate video though, so I'm not going to cover it here, okay? So I'm going to move those out of the way. The other kit you're going to get in the other kit is just as simple as this. So you're going to get a little maker kit like this with a voucher for £5 off and a link to our website. Okay, so I'll put that to one side as well. Then you've got a nice big bit of sandpaper here. This is 120 grit, kind of medium grit sandpaper. And then you see here you've got your rainbow, okay? So it just fits together like this. It already looks fab, I think anyway. So I'm just going to put that down and move the box out of the way. Okay then, so I suggest you get yourself a little block of wood, something like this. Anything will do, just something about that size. And then you can make yourself a sanding block. And to make a sanding block, you just want to wrap the sandpaper around the block. And if you do it all the way around, and then you make a little line in the paper like this. Fold it the other way, and it should just snap. And there you go. Okay, put the other bit aside, because you might need that. Okay, and then wrap it round your block. Now, you want to wrap it around nice and tightly, okay? Really hold on to it nice and tight. Pull it tight like this. Now, if you're a child and you're struggling to hold it, you could put a bit of tape there to hold it, okay? And then you've got a sanding block like this. Now, the reason you need this is you've got a nice hard edge here, and that way you can get all of these edges looking really nice. So all you need to do to sand this block, you can see there's a few saw marks over the top here. So you want to just go over it back and forward like this and just work your way around the whole thing like this, okay? Now it's going to take quite a lot of work, okay? But if you've got a lot of time on your hands, that's totally fine. But then you want to work away at the edges, okay? Just work at the edges like this. You see I've got it at a 45-degree angle here, like not tipped like this, not like this, because I'm just trying to take off the sharp edge. So I want to take off the sharp edge, and you can see I kind of already done that. And then you want to try and match all the others to that first edge. So we're going to go on the inside here like this. Now bear in mind, you do need to be gentle with these because the grain of the wood goes this way, so the wood's not very strong across this bit here. So don't push too hard because you don't want it to snap, okay? It is hardwood, but nonetheless you should be holding it where you're sanding it. Don't hold it here and then sand there, because if you push like this it might break it, okay? So just be careful with it. And we're going to keep sanding, and we sand it off the edges like so. I'm going to go on the outside edge here, work my way back, keep working my way back. And there you go. That one's sanded off. Now you do want to sand on the inside as well, so give that a sand too. Sand off the edges, just work your way around. Okay then, so you can see already this one's looking really nice. So I've missed this edge here actually. I'm going to do the inside edge on this one. Now this is one of those things, the more effort you put in, the more you'll get out of it at the end. But it really does depend on how you're going to finish it. If you're going to use our Osmo products, then I suggest sanding this until it feels nice and smooth. It doesn't need to be too smooth. In fact, if it's too smooth, the colour won't sink in properly, so you don't need to really go crazy with it. But what you're trying to do is get rid of these lines here in the wood. That's really what you're aiming at, okay? So just, work away and work away. And when your sandpaper starts to wear out, you can then turn the block on its side and go like this and keep working away and working away. Now, I don't think I need to go any further into detail. You just need to keep sanding it until it's nice and smooth, and then you can paint straight on the top of it. You can use poster paints or acrylic paints, or you could even use a Sharpie if you want to, although I wouldn't suggest it because this is lovely, proper hardwood British ash, and it's a beautiful, beautiful wood. So you can see quite quickly you can end up with a really nice rainbow. You just work off all these little edges like this. See, it only takes a couple of seconds really, okay? And you can see very quickly you're going to end up with a super duper rainbow that looks absolutely fab, okay? So that's how to do one of those rainbows. And with the other rainbow, what we've done is we have rounded over the edges for you. So let's move this one out of the way. So you can see we put it on our router and we've rounded these edges, which really does make it look super pro. That's what I think anyway. We've given it a little bit of a sand feed, but it does still need some work, okay? So if you rub your hands over it, you'll feel there's sort of some slight rough bits on the corners, and that's really what you want to work on. So you can get your sandpaper just in your hand even, and just work over the corners like this, okay? That's it, and then just keep going. Even do two at once if you want. Wrap it around the thing, like so, and just work it round like so, like that, okay? Whatever you feel most comfortable doing. Okay, I'm just going to do it like this. Now you can use a sanding block if you want, or just do it by hand. Then you want to focus on these bottom bits here. These are sharp here, so you want to take off those sharp edges. You just want to keep doing it like that. You see now that's the sharp edge gone on all four of those. Okay, and then the same on the other side. Just work it back and forward. Okay, and that's that one pretty much done, okay? You don't need too much more to that. It probably needs a little bit more actually, but not too much. Okay, and that's that one done. So you do that with all 6 of your rainbow kind of curves, and then that's ready to finish. Once it's ready to finish, you can either paint it or Osmo it just like the other one, whatever you would like to do. So we'll do the Osmoing in a separate video, and you'll find that underneath this one, all being well. But that's it, that is your rainbow. You can put that in your window. These things are super cool. You can kind of stack them up like this. Hopefully you can see that from on top. Stack them up. You can make little tunnels with them. You can turn them like this, and they're really, really good fun to play with, especially for young kids. So even after all of this stuff is out of the way and you take it out of the window, you can still play with it forevermore. There's all sorts of little cool tricks you can do with these things. But that is how to finish an Ash & Co rainbow. So I hope you have fun, everybody, and I'd love to see a photo of these in the window of your house. So please send us a photo of it. It'd be lovely to see these and bring a little bit of hope to our community. Take care, everyone, and be safe. Love to you all. Okay, that brings us to the end of our instructional video. I hope you enjoy making one of your characters or cars or a rainbow, whichever one that you chose, and that you make something completely unique that's completely your own. We use really high quality woods, and we give you as many accessories as we can possibly afford so that you can make something that really is yours, not something that we designed. And I think that's what makes the difference with Ash & Co workshops. That's really what we're all about, whether it's a car or a rainbow or any of the characters. So we hope you agree. I hope you have a great time, and please, please, please send us photos, videos of all of the stuff that you've made. We're going to put it on a massive gallery, especially while we're in the lockdown period. We just really, really want to keep a track of everything everybody's making, because we just think it's awesome. So have fun, everybody. Stay safe, and big love to you all. Mwah.